How's it, Sean from Fitz? Welcome to the fourth episode, the fourth video in our Rise of Carthage Oxide campaign. Alright, so let's get started. There's something I forgot. Like I said to you, you always forget and you don't look properly. We paid for this courtier. Usually we get, you see, she needs a courtier. We can pick one from our court. We could have picked this lady if we had picked it earlier, but now we paid for it. It came in advance. So we got this courtier over here. But she wasn't automatically assigned. I assumed that she would be, she wasn't. We still got to assign her. You child tutor. See, there you got that one. This is a good one, but this is the one that was assigned. So we're going to use her. Boom. Right, now she's a little bit late. We left it a bit late, 14, but it's better late than never, eh? Alright, so where are we now? Okay, so we have one guy that's idle. I actually like to make another one there, but I want to make a farm here. Right? And there's a reason why I want, I'm a little bit in between here. Should I make another lumber mill here? I think I'm going to make another lumber mill here. Right, we're going to make another lumber mill, another mine. Very important, because the mine, remember, it's adjacency laws. This is a hill, and we could make another mine there, and these mines also are adjacent there. So we've done the stone. That's 100%. So what else is needed? There's something available over here. Okay, so now here, we don't have a citizen, but if we look here, it's going to take 2 years for a citizen. You know what? We need civics, and civics needs to grow. It gives us 40% for civics, and which is 4 civics and 3.2. We could do the festival, which is also great, give a lot of growth, but the problem is 4 years. So we're just gonna bide our time through this. We're not gonna make a warrior. We're getting troops that can do that. Only thing I must just check here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep her. She's not a good. I'm gonna keep her because she's from that family. So I'm gonna keep. I'm just thinking, should I? No, make another mine there. Then I'll come here, and we're studying husbandry. Then we'll come do the pasture, then a farm, and then another stone. Okay, so I do want to get closer so that I know. So I'm gonna move him over there, so I can just keep an eye here because I want to pick up these guys. Okay, so now, who are we gonna take? Okay, I've got those. This guy needs to go that side. I don't know why he's taking so long, but he's taking forever to go there. We're gonna collect another. Just see what they were. I like to get. They give you a lot of skirmishes, but I like to get the marauders. But still, I'll buy this. Why can't I hire this? Oh, these mine? I've got the money. Oh, I don't have the orders. Hey, shit, it just shows you, eh? You need orders. Look at all the orders I used. And these guys are elite. Luckily, I upgraded them. They're elite. Yeah, it was 2 orders to make that. And how's our... Okay, he's head of the Carthaginian. He's okay. We're just going to keep an eye on him. He's okay. And these 2 guys are going nice and strong. She's being tutored, and then we've got 2 courtiers here but what's great about them is they're adding all to the bottom line. So courtiers are always good, because even if you don't use them for governors, you could always slip them in as a governor. But if you don't use them for governors, they're working on your bottom line. They're helping here. All right, let's see that. Oh, hang on a second. What's the time here? 11:15. Oh shit. Okay, so we'll go through till 45, 20 to 12. 20 to 12. We won't go half an hour. We'll go to 20 to 12. Okay, so we're just gonna remember that. I've got to watch the time every time. Hey, don't watch the time. Okay, so here's our link. Now she will grow up. She'll get married. She might, and she'll have kids, and she might get divorced. And the other guy might marry and whatever. This whole shenanigans goes on here. And we can always look at the, I like to also look at at how we developing. Yeah, you see, we can see the governor, better growth. This game's like a fine wine. You just got to let it sit and move slowly. Don't rush anything. You see that we're getting good growth here. Yeah, it's 8 a week. We're getting 10 a week. It's going to go through to developing. That's still the same. We got good, and the money's coming through here. That's because we got that elder shoplift, and we're getting money here. And we're getting it from our couriers. We're getting, how much money? We're getting 3. Okay, could be better. Could be better. Is there anything I wanted to do here? Okay, let's hit the next turn. Boom. Okay, this is a common thing. This happens where he sends I'll explain it. She's foolish. No, she's going to suffer with. Now we're going to look at her. We must look at her. And we must think if we're going to replace her as the governor. Because that's a big hit. As leader, she's nothing. But as governor, she gets that big hit. She's a courtier. No, she's not a courtier. So we can get rid of her. We're going to have to get rid of her. Because it's minus 20% to our science. And we need science. And she's not a leader. And she's not a courtier. So we're okay, new game has become popular in our first city, and you can read it yourself. What should we do with this game? I think 20% for all. Yeah, I think 20 for all families. All families get 20% opinion. Developing cultures event in that place, right? Our second city has become well known for its elephants who parade in the plains and the edge. Perhaps they can be put to greater use. Okay, so let's just carefully think of this. Okay, camp adds life. Okay, so what do we get here? Okay, martyrs plus 1 discipline. We need the money, eh? We don't need the extra camp. You see, it's nice to have the camp on tile, whatever, but we need the money. I think we're going to go for the money. Okay, family friend paid a visit to Princess Dudu's school and sends growing report about the heir's progress. She appears to be happy and healthy, and she's excited to return home and take her place at court. Okay. Send her a gift or anything with money. Send her wine for revels with her friends. Okay, so what do we get? So she gets charisma, and that's very important. You know what? Give her the charisma. Okay. And time, we get gems or dyes. We're going to get dyes. I'll tell you why we're getting, because we got dyes there and here. Okay. On the first night, the palace guards hear the sound of something climbing the walls, and they go to investigate. Nothing is found on the season night. Scuff marks can be seen around the base of the wall. I know I'm just skimming over this. Avoiding your gaze, Dido is brought before you, and reluctantly she admits that she has been sneaking out to visit. She's in love. Okay. She becomes endeared. So he's liking. Okay, now be careful now. All these events they lead. There's a bit of love. Dude again becomes estranged. Now you got to look at what estranged. Estranged gives you minus 100. Minus 100. Okay, you should have asked me. You should have just asked me. Visit her whenever you want. She becomes endeared. Now you see that's okay. It's a little bit of money, so we get a minus. What is our? So we get a minus. Hey, minus. We just got one for discipline. Now you want to take one away. This we can't have. Because the hit on our, it's like we only get a bit from it. We don't want to be estranged, and I'm thinking about that. You know what? She's our heir to us, right? She belongs to us. She's our kid. So if we can take a bit of a hit from her, this is a huge. It's nice to have her endeared and whatever, but it's a huge. So I'm going to take the money, and now we have to work on it because she's got a massive 80% thing of you. Okay, so Oh no, he's finished the. We're gonna build another mine there. Yeah. So it's getting that adjacency bonus. You just gotta watch this because of the. It takes like 3 orders. We are 1 year, so we're gonna do that again. Just to get the 1 year because we don't have the. Just to get the citizen so we can build one of those. Now we're free. So we've got to take this guy. We got to hire that. We can't hire this. This is a guy. This comes always, and he comes to attack our city. So we pretty much. I'm going to now. It's very important that we get our guys to about here. They're gonna help. So let's just see. Skirmisher, yeah. Wait, let me just see what. That's the Marauder, I'm sure. Okay, so we need to get the Marauder. Yeah, let's just get him to there. He needs to get into the forest because otherwise he's gonna be. This guy needs to also. He can get to there. We need to stop him here because he's. You see what's happening here. This guy is now going to attack this city. So we've got to. This is just an event. This always happens. We've got to stop him about here. See, I've always got to look. See, this is a Libyan. So we want to. Okay, get him there. And this is also a Libyan. Okay, so he can. Okay, and then he will come down. Okay, so we then we're stopping him. This is I like to keep them. These are Numidians. I'm gonna before we do it. Yes, no orders. You see that? I was just taking care of business, just stopping this raid down here, moving troops to stop them, and that's the orders done. Can you believe it? I've got to check here. How's our relationship? Yeah, it's good. It's okay. We're going to have to do something about our daughter. We're going to have to increase, but it takes 2 orders to do that. Is there anything else? Do I want to rewind something? No. Okay, let's hit the next year. Because you're going to do nothing. See, there he comes. Okay, I'm going to stop with him moving there. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do. Where's our Marauder? Yeah. Now see if he goes, he hits the most. Okay. Then, now, he goes, and he hits. Okay. Okay. See, the orders just get, and I gotta watch. Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I'll come back to that. That doesn't take an order. Yeah, he can't go any further. That's it. And I'm bringing this guy, and there's another one of ours. He's also. I'm bringing this guy to. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him to. There, because he might. Sometimes these guys slip across the sea, yeah, and we gotta. It's 2 orders. 2 orders. I did nothing. Let's just take care of this down here. Wait. I want 1 order to hire a guy. That's for sure. I can't. I'm gonna hire him. Yeah, he's gonna. We need to pick up the pace with these hiring of these guys. It's not good. Usually I have a Marauder down there, but I'm only gonna have, and he attacks you from down there. So we've got 1 order. Let's just see what we. Okay, here I'm gonna start. You see, he's already been. Now we're gonna hit the other, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's got dyes there. And if you look here, it says 2 dyes. So we've got to collect 2 dyes. And the next fisher guy, I'm going to get dyes here. We're still not just ready. We're not ready yet to take on the Libyans. We need to get another 2. If another 2, we get another 2. And we need to see the money. The money is tight here. You see that? Can we hire another guy here? Oh, no, he's our guy. See, we have an order. Can we hire this guy? See, we just can't hire him. Just call 9 meters. Now 560. Okay, so everything, I look down here and I see everything's done. I want to see if I can move something just to... I'm going to move him there. Okay, just to cover my backside. Alright. Is there anything I need here? No. Okay, let's end the year. It's a lovely little state. So we discovered husbandry. Princess Dodo improving her charisma, and this courtier that we said to her, she individually improves areas of Dodo. I don't know if it's random, but the courtiers, according to their skills, the ones that are tutors, you'll get events like this. And he's fallen. Okay, he's my mistake. He's the head of the family, eh? He's this guy. Okay, let's just see this one. Over numerous encounters have found yourself drawn to this guy, right? The merchant. Your shared interest in all matters discreet and deadly proves to be treacherous, but fruitful ground for double-dealing friendship. Just watching the time there. How will you expand the relationship? Okay, so I'm sure we can learn a thing or two from each other. So we get some science. He gets science, and he gets... Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's a governor of our first city. I'm just going to check that I'm not mistaken. Yes, he gets some science. We need the science. Okay, you will place in my confidence and bind him to me. Okay, just he becomes influenced by him, but we don't. He's already pleased with us. We don't need that. And he becomes endeared. We don't need that because we're charming. It's nice to have that, but I think this is more valuable. So let's take that. Now I just want to see. See Aza. He is there. He is in charge. We need every bit of money we can get. Okay, so let's take care of our pressing need. The first need. Okay, great. Okay, so I can move him back. I can't. Okay, alright, I can't move him back. Okay, so that's taken care of. We took care of that bit there. Now, let's see if we can... See, he's got another one there. So we're going to hire that. You just take what you can, eh? You just take what you can. Okay, we can't hire that. Alright, that's not working out. But we're waiting for this to spit some more out. Let's just see now. Okay, I want him there. I want him guarding there. So he can then sit there quietly and guard this area. Because these guys will come down here. Yeah, I want... no. I want to go down there. Okay, get him going. I want this guy. And I'm sure I can get some money over there. Okay, so camels are... Oh, Scout was bitten and while corralling the caravan camels, and he will need to take some time to recover from his injury. This particular breed of creature has a cruel disposition. We can get a free... You know, we don't need food. Our food is fine. So we might as well just take... opinion with the Libyans. It doesn't hurt. You understand? It doesn't hurt. I'm going to, with him, move up to there, and he can harvest the ore there. I'm just checking. How is he? Okay, so there's nothing there. Let's just look at the research. We need the hamlets. Let me give you an idea here. 3 workers, build 2 hamlets. Remember I said we need the hamlets. We also need, let's just look at the tech tree. Yes, free. So this is what's brilliant about Old World. In the tech trees, they will sometimes offer you like 200 free stone. It's not free. It's not free. You can pick it, you get a free trip, but it also takes a period. And remember, you're taking away from your research. You're taking away and you throwing these into the discard pile. So I don't like that. So I'm very careful unless I really need it. Okay, stone boost. That's what the. Yeah, we have polis. We've got trapping. We've got drama, and we've got now. What's in the discard pile? Administration, food boost, labor force, aristocracy, and spoked wheel. That's what's in there. Let's view the tech tree. So the blue ones are we being offered. Drama is nice. It opens up music and the Odeon, which gives us three. Culture. But more important, if you look there, it says the theatre and the amphitheatre. That improves happiness of the towns. But we need this because that gives us Hamlet, which we can fulfill a goal there. We also need forestry. We need the boats as well. So we need to get this labor force done as well. So there's a lot. So we're going to take, obviously, polis. So that gives us the... just checking, I'm always checking the bottom here, the order. See, we still haven't been able, and that's 5 years, and we still haven't been able, you notice that we still, see, he's just fought this here. We still haven't been able, which one is he doing? I know he's doing that side, then we're going to get that side. Yeah, he still hasn't been able, we still haven't been able to influence it. See, our orders is so important. Money's fine, we're getting that. Oh, we must amass that. I usually amass this pretty early. So we've got 15 years to amass that. So I'm gonna first get that going amass, but I want to get the troops first. Then we got these. And we got 33 years for the styles, the dyes, and bull hammers. So we've got enough time. Enough time. We must get to that 1,200 for the... You keep an eye on the goals here. Okay, let's hit to India. Okay, so now Princess Dudu has completed the study of philosophy. How shall we contribute to the court? Okay, so the role best suits. Okay, so she's a tactician. Let's look at this. She gains tactician, which is like a... It's not... she can serve as general and spy master. She's good with... sorry, I was looking there at these... I was looking here at the civic, sorry, those, they call these things, yeah, not the succession, where is it, yeah, this, it wasn't that, okay, hang on, I'm talking about this, because I wasn't sure if we had, okay. This laws. Okay, I was just checking because you got to keep some of these. Remember that some of these technologies, well, most of them unlock laws, and it just lights up here. You don't know it. You just take like the law, like polis, and you just take it for the hamlets, and off you go. But you forget some of these technologies unlock laws. And it costs civics there. You use your civics there. And sometimes you can... That thing does light up. Okay, tactician, brave. The zealot. Persuasive, passionate believer. So the zealot gains... Let's see what we get with zealot. So she can, as a general or a chancellor. Zealots are good, but I prefer the tactician. Yeah, I prefer... You see? See, she gets... Now, you got to watch. She can hurry production and with training. She gets bad for... So I don't like this sales. I like this. I'm going to take the tactician. Okay, good. Now, he now goes and he does pasture. Because we got pasture there. Great. Okay, and we got one of the things for pasture. Where's the other one? So you got to watch now the orders, you see? See, he's now made his orders. We can actually, this is also pasture. Let's just check. That's also pasture. We can't do it, but we can buy it. It's important, horse pasture, because that gives us horses. Okay, that's important. Do your cities and stuff first, if you can. Okay, he now needs to head down there. Okay, because he needs to be healed. This guy, Hang on, let me just check here before I do all these orders. I got 6. What's her like? Okay, I'm gonna try and influence her. So, alright, so the influence, what'll happen is the influence will give her, but it took 2 orders, eh? But it'll give her, I still got an eye of that. Let's go to there, and let's look over there, and let's go there. We're safe in the trees. Now we can see what's going on. We're safe in the trees, don't worry. Okay, he's heading back. This guy, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move one more horse up to here. These barbarians are dangerous. And that's it. That's all we can do. That's it. We've influenced her, which is great. I like to keep her in our good standings. Okay. Okay, so this guy, the merchant, has converted to... Okay, our site's converted, so they've converted. Able to track trail princess, your daughter is an expert tracker. That's brilliant. She's got discipline now. She's got charisma. She's got tracker. What does tracker give us? As a general, infantry mounted, she gets... Okay, that gives us that. Intolerant is a bad trait. No longer ill. Okay, good. And we got one more legitimacy. Now we got to wait here. This needs to be healed. Okay, I'm going to bring him to there. And I'm going to take him there and let him heal. He can only heal in our territory. You understand? This guy here... Well, let's just... Where's our scouts? Okay, he needs to go over there so we can keep an eye. I don't want to waste the order on sheep just yet. So he can keep an eye there. Let's just take care of our town. I'm going to do this. This is 7 years, okay? I'm going to get the dye out. This gives us the dye. So it gives us 2. We're working over here for the dyes. Alright? We have the 1 dye. Oh no, we don't. Where's the... Oh no, we have it because we're working here on the dye. So we're working here and here. So that'll give us 2 dyes. See how you build a... And everything's costing orders. As usual. Okay. Just want to check now. This guy's... Let's just see. See, you can't, see that's fine. See, I look here on the side, Libyans. You see, you can't just tell what the Libyans are. I know these are all Libyans. And I'm going to bring them closer and closer. Okay. This I want him that side. This I actually want him that side. Okay, so that's our orders. This is that she what she. Oh, I thought we improved our. Just checking it. And how does this? Okay, so we got 80 here for the Libyans and the Namibians. Okay, that's fine. How does this thing? Why? Okay. Let's just see. Okay, so we got 20. Oh, that takes 2 years. Sorry, man. You got to realize, influence fact. If you have influence, it takes 2 years. I might go over there and scarper the elephant there to get the. What's the time? Okay, so we'll work through till 45. Okay, we'll just work through that. 45. Okay, let's end the year. Okay, so now we've influenced her and it's led to event. Okay, we've improved that. That's the one goal we needed to do. And what's the event? Princess Ditto charges into the hall fully armed with and ready for battle. Where is he? She roars, and brandishing her weapons at the stunned surrounding servants. Eyes in niche, finally alighting on you, did her surges forwards enough through these words and messages try to influence me, meet me in combat. Okay, combat. Hey! Oh shit! She becomes imprisoned. Oh shit! I've never had this before. I get global. Okay, if it's a fight she wants. Shit, man. See these events, see how they mess you around. And I tried to influence them, but check what happened. It turned around to bite me. I've never had this event. So let's just size this up. What are we worse? She becomes imprisoned. Imprisoned, right? Released from prison, blah, 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 blah. It's a trait. Okay, she has to be released from prison then, right? When she's... Okay, so this will be a... I think we can, as a mission, release her from prison. Cannot be ambassador, chancellor, spy. I think this is better for us. But, the problem here is that we get -2 to training, and global -12. We can't afford that. We've got 15 training. Weakness. Yo. Okay, let's see if she fights. Same story. She becomes wounded. Just see. Okay, so she gets a minus wounded. We're not too worried about her. I think her was. We're more worried about ourselves. He becomes wounded. Ah, shit, man. At least here. Okay, the merchant opinion -20, and he becomes. So at least with him, because he's the merchant, he's this guy. Yeah, hang on. So he's the governor of that first city. At least, he loses. Okay, he's got. We can look at him now. Okay, that's the money thing we got. We can come back to this. Let's just see. I think we're going to end it here on this sour note. See, he's 120 opinion from him. And he gets to, we got to figure out what's the best thing. We might have to imprison her. That's the best, because she loses this, and we lose the -2 training and the global training, and she loses all that. She becomes wounded and we become wounded. And my God, wounded is not a great trait, right? We can imprison her. Now, why she had this problem here? I've never had this before. Shows you. We can imprison her. At least she can have a mission to release from prison, right? We can... And she cannot be a courtier. She cannot be a family head. She cannot be... We can run a mission... See them to release her and make her grateful. I like that, right? Okay. Then this is a better one, and then we do get the same as we get here. You see the -2 for the training and the global. We get the same thing we get there. Okay. Only he becomes minus opinion and he's warlike, which means he gets the extra back. This is the best. This is the best thing. Boom. There it is. She's gone. She's in jail. I don't know where she is now. She's disappeared. I don't know what happened. She's gone. Okay. So it's going to take a bit of a while to sink all this in. I think we're going to finish it here. It's 45. It's 1:45. So you see the shenanigans that you get on. You're trying to run a kingdom. You got all your guys in the places, and you're sending out your armies, and yet you're fighting all these problems from your kids, whatever. I mean, she's still here, but she's estranged. She's in prison. She hates our guts. Now we're going to find out how we can release her. She's not down here. I don't know where she is now. we're gonna have to look for her. I'm gonna have to look for her because, or that mission must come up. Well, I'll have to look and see if I can find her. I've never had that mission before, and I don't. She's not here. So I'm assuming that hasn't affected anybody here. We've kept good there. So I'm assuming that's a mission that just comes up, because she's been taken off this thing, and we're down to 3, and we have minus. See, the court merchant is also 3. We're gonna have to, in this episode, get rid of her. We're gonna have to get rid of her because she's got that minus science. I forgot about that. She's got that minus science thing problem. Yeah, the foolish. And we're gonna have to, and I know I'm keeping this up, we're gonna have to get rid of him. And luckily there's good guys we can put in here. We can put this guy in here and get rid of him. Because he's given us -3 to whatever. I thought he gave us 2. He was warlike. So I don't understand that. But we're gonna have to get rid of him. Okay. Okay, that's for the next episode. So there's a lot happening here. That next episode, we're going to have to fight and fight for our life here. I never got that event before. Now we're sitting with this event. She's in jail. See all the parts you have to fight to get there. And you're still trying to build a mission and get your goals. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Sean from Fitz. Until our next episode with Old World, good day on you.